Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'll be doing another segment of Vampyr today. I met with the Ascalon Club recently and tried to discover the source of the skulls in the West End district. Let's see where I have to go from there. It was take so long to load into the game. Okay, the West End is healthy, that's good. Let's see where I'm supposed to go now. Go to Doris Fletcher. Yes, I found out that she was the missing link between all of that's happening in the West End district. So let's go to her. Go this way.
Women die too in this war.
Actually, I want to go check Lady Ashbury first, real quick, and then I will head there.
Good evening, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm still investigating from inside the Ascalon Club. Can we talk?
Of course, my dear.
There are many paintings adorning the...
Yes?
Did you paint them?
No, my dear. But some of them. I have had a long time to learn from the best. I'm currently working on what could be my greatest masterpiece.
What is this masterpiece?
Your portrait, my dear Jonathan. It will be my gift to you, if I ever have time to finish it.
Have you met any famous painters?
Are you trying to divine my age by cross-checking historical dates, my dear? That's a devious parlor trick.
Well, Elizabeth, I've tried my best. Don't I deserve some reward at least?
Well, if you must know, I even posed for the greats. Now that you know it, you may recognize me when visiting museums.
How is your investigation going?
I have decided to explore beyond the dictates of reason.
What do you mean?
You may on occasion find this house closed when you visit me. If so, it is because I have gone undercover. Sort of.
Who are you going to surveil? I hope you're not considering spying on McCullum or the Guard of Priwen.
No. I intend to ask a few questions in parts of town I rarely venture into. Dirty places where a delicate lady like myself should never be seen.
When will you return?
As soon as possible. And I don't intend to stay away for long.
I have investigated new sources of infection, and I may have found a new type of scowl. One suffering from heavy mutations that is extremely contagious.
Scowls come in various forms, you know. They are simply degenerate versions of their makers.
I believe these families are different, and I'm currently pursuing a lead. I know I can find the true source of contagion by finding who created these creatures.
That would be great news. Be very careful, my dear, when dealing with such creatures.
Goodbye, my dearest.
Goodbye. Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, my beloved.
Yes, they're a couple now, just like that. Here we go. This is far from where I need to go, so I can there. They're having such a hard time doing all this. And now it's so easy. Find a way to enter the theater.
It's locked.
Looking around the back. Something.
I cannot enter.
filthy murdering bastard! Stop!
There's an open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through there.
Nice, found my way in pretty easily. Let's see what Doris has up her sleeves. Suicide note. What infecting her? Someone. Sure who it is. Body's in pain, something like that. Oh crap, no, no, no! Damn it. Went outside by accident. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. All of this loading. Yeah, no. It takes so long to load. Alright, let's get back in now. Sorry about that.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your...
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
Wow, that poison is so potent now. It's draining a lot of my life. Just checking around here. That's not that's in the store then.
Can testify to her kindness and beauty. For now she hides in shadow, ugly as sin. But when you burn and die,
Let's keep going forward and see what's going on. Just need to drop down here. Okay.
woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your head.
This seems to exit. I don't want to exit just yet.
It's locked, all right.
Let's find another way around.
I have this thirst for blood.
Yes, Jonathan.
I cannot enter.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that
So I gotta fight the drama queen.
are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish. Your blood, my children, my beloved, die for the love.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Back up, back up. Back up, Jonathan.
Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of Shield's beauty was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share?
Ow.
My blade shall pierce your villain. Come to me, my servants. Avenge me.
Okay, so I need to attack her. Hold that there, Doris. Ow, 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 ow.
For your queen commands you. Attack!
Why can't I get back my stamina?
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Every time I kill one, she brings 2 more. Just need to take care of Doris first, huh? Get up, Jonathan.
Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss.
Close it off, close it off!
Will you spare me? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher. The greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
And farewell.
She killed herself in flames. Wow, just wow.
Farewell, Doris.
That's a bit difficult, but I did it.
So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum.
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
More fighting.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reid. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now. It's locked, all right. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research doing this. Great. These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
I go. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, just run along here. I go to the Ascalon.
So Doris just needed to be close to her
It's
audience to
chapter 5.
infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
You didn't play a game in a few days on. Yeah. Yeah, let's see, let me go play now. I don't know too. We get money for that. Yeah, nicer. Huh? What? It come out last year.
For as long as I've been a member, I've never seen so few vampires attending the club.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reid. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Probably, I don't know. It's not everything.
Rumors say 2 cases of infection have been reported in Buckingham Palace. Good thing the king is not there.
I'm not here, I'm supposed to go to my child. It's here, right? So what's going on? Oh, here he is.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please, tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reid. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
He wants me to convert him.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Are you questioning my orders?
No. It's just... I'm not sure I'm ready to have another progeny after what happened with my sister.
The rebirth of Aloysius Dawson is a necessary step in our campaign to ensure the safety of London.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go...
All right.
How would you like...
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
After him.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Why Aloysius?
Because he...
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reid. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance.
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye.
Understand.
Goodbye.
Alright, so I need to go visit Aloysius. I have a shit ton of EXP here as well.
Horned vampire revealing himself and singing obscure songs around the city.
25 blood absorption. My weapon already absorbs blood, 10 points at that, so I don't need to upgrade that.
Are you
any
all
further.
right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
That's why.
Please tell me more about your reason.
As long as you lower your voice.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall, and yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
So it's either I kill him or not. Yes, I'll go see what to do with him. Where is he? He's in the temple garden, it seems. Let's go. Can explore there while I'm there. Should be more powerful enemies here now in chapter 5. Wonder if I'll be able to take them on.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Let's check out inside here then. I'm not sure what we have here. There we go.
Get in weapons ready! We found one! Shit! You pay for it!
Shoot my 10 EXP and go.
Sorry, sir. No admittance.
Bây giờ rồi đánh chim chan như thế. Đây, you even? Lima dapat yo dah conclude. Lagi mau sana?
Crap, I forgot to explode upon death. Oh crap, oh I died, damn it. Poison is so powerful now, it's so potent. To be careful with that. Alright, I'm back. Let's head back in here now.
Easy nothing, boy. Fuck his boss! Over there!
Werewolf. I'm not even giving him a chance. Damn it, Jonathan, move! Move! Not much to really see here. Sort of monsters to kill. Yeah, any head to I need to go.
It's locked. I should find another way to get into the neighborhood. A restaurant where the guests are blindfolded before being seated. Intriguing. I cannot enter. It's locked.
Someone on top there can find a way up. Ah, there we go.
It's elite! Kill it! He's dead!
Nothing else here. Try to check as much space as I can.
Braille. I need someone who can read this.
This is where it came from. Yes. Oh, isn't. Okay, I'm lost. Where the hell did I come from?
See them fences? Christ!
No, it's the wrong way.
It's locked, all right. I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
Stupid newborn! You cannot win this!
Yeah, well, that hurts, but he's dead. Okay, I think here it goes. Yes, let's go. Opium everywhere, huh?
I cannot enter.
Your blood is now mine.
Huh? Boss fight out of the room? Whoa!
I will crush you.
Wow, hitting hard. Okay. Whoa! So about 4 hits from him and I'm dead? Holy crap. I knew I should rest up and evolve, but not yet. More EXP. Things are getting quite expensive now for skills. Right, let's go kill him now.
This is despicable.
Oh, Jonathan. Did I come from here? I came from here. Okay, here we go.
Kneel, traitor!
It's gonna be a pretty hard fight. Ow.
Your blood is now mine.
Shit's getting pretty difficult now.
Show me!
Get back some stamina. There we go. The violence of vocals. One of the size ruler can be as quick as any leech, but down the same way. Punching and putting their rotten carcasses into the ground before beheading them. Okay. Die. Where to now? Where to? Oh, I got a rivet. Need like 5 of those, I think. Checking around, seeing anything to collect. I think so. Oh, what is up here? What is this? Robot. Chisel.
Louise's father was determined to find and save her.
No, so Louise is somewhere here. Ah, this is the door from here. Okay. Endangered citizen. Let's see. Should go save that citizen.
It's locked.
Let's see what we gotta do here.
I cannot enter.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, there's another one here. Maybe now?
It's locked.
I think there's still one more turn, but I don't see it. 1, 2, 3.
It's locked, all right.
Where could it be? A bit higher up. Ah. Shouldn't have turned that one. Okay. Let's just quickly unlock the door from the other side. With another rivet. 2 more on the side. What is it? Come on, damn it. How many of them? Let's hold on to that. Oh, come on, Jonathan. Get out of there. Crap, hit me. Come on, damn it. Get out of the corner, Jonathan. Oh, damn it. I really hate it when these sleeves just jump on me. Oh, what the? What damage you're doing? Because he's level 30? Alright, let's open that door down. Okay. Guess I'm supposed to put the water level lower or something now. I guess there's a staircase there. Getting pretty difficult now. Give me a sec there. Okay, here we go.
London vampires are so weak!
Disgusting awesome! Vampire will never How long are you gonna keep here?
Damn it.
Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting arsehole!
Oh my god!
Never be alright!
He was looking for a wife, it seems. Something. Yes, he was. What the hell is wrong with this guy? He didn't want to be a virgin anymore. That's crazy. And he thinks Louise will be his perfect match.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
I'll take your time, Louise. Should have left him to eat you. Something.
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reid. I managed to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
You can't heal her yet.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again. You should return.
Thank you for your sympathy, Doctor.
Goodbye, Miss T.
Oh, this is the guy I'm missing. I'm missing two people from here. I think one of them died. Well... Oh crap, where did I come from? I totally forgot. I think I need to go up. Common. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. It's a 200 weapon though. Remarkable saber. Let's see this. 210 damage. Perfect axe saw. This axe is slower. Yeah. Came from here actually, so okay. Guessing here is the right way. Oh no, wrong way. Wrong way. Here is the right way. There we go, and I'm inside his mansion now. EXP is going up like crazy now, though it's hard to level up and monsters are crazy powerful now. Church. I'm on this side of the district now. Okay. I think here is... Yes, so I can just come through here now instead of going underground. Nice. What do we have inside here?
Reid, I am glad.
Yeah, before I go buy some stuff for me, I'll just
It's
go
locked.
steal your stuff. Let's see what he's selling.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reid, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
Oh, let's see what you got.
May I look at your goods?
It's always a pleasure.
She should have some rivets. How much it costs though? 68. Yes, to buy them though. Aluminum parts, need these as well. I'll buy that. Okay, I don't think I need anything else for now.
Dr. Reid, I am glad to see you again.
Good evening.
You know...
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an
Yeah, I know, we know
airplane
that, no?
crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless...
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
Do you need my
Oh no, I'm...
What can you tell?
I'm still...
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reid, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser. More serious. It suits you well.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Have you noticed anything?
She wants
in
Jonathan,
particular in
doesn't
this part
she?
of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reid.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now. But she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence...
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reid. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
Goodbye for...
She wants a man like Jonathan here. Who are you, citizen?
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. John...
Yes, please. Would you be...
That's all you need to...
Well, is it not important to know?
I suppose you'll...
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. and my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
What can you tell me about
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Do you need my...
I would appreciate some sun.
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead.
You must have...
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
I still enjoy living in London, no matter how difficult it can be sometimes.
Then I am sincerely happy for you. True happiness in life seems to be the most difficult goal to reach these days.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see.
Who are you waiting for, exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be, then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you are not in your place? That sort of trap.
Trap?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
His brother is here. Talk to him real quick.
Good evening, sir.
EXP
I'm Dr.
talking
Reid.
to him.
Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reid? Dr. Reid?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... your name sounds familiar. And your face.
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But
The pleasure is mine.
What can you tell me?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Do you need my medic?
No.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I know we are not living in the most peaceful of times, but I have learned to appreciate London's complexity.
Yes, me too. This city tests us. It invites us to find ourselves, to discover our true nature scattered throughout its dark streets.
But what if we don't like what we find?
Do we ever know who we are? I wonder sometimes. Or maybe it is the journey to find out who we are that changes us.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing, and for what reason.
But is that not a common problem?
What can you tell me?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He's always been the more gentle of us.
That's it?
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
Who are you waiting for?
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
Goodbye.
Hello again.
Goodbye.
I'm not sure who is that. Some blood here. Ah, new hideout. This will definitely come in handy. It literally put me on the other side. Okay. Even though I should rescue Evolve. Let's talk to him first. And then we can... So we can get my EXP up to 10,000 before I rest. No, I'm missing one aluminum part. Okay, let's see what I got here. Missing aluminum part for that too. And I'm missing one rivet for this as well. Can't really do anything right now, so head back down till I can rest. Then I will continue. Okay. This one? No, there's the other door.
I cannot enter.
I'm just going to go down here. Set that down. What? Talk to this old chap here and see what's going on. The crime of lost knowledge. Vampires are dangerous, deadly, vicious sometimes. It's a fuck, and I won't deny it. Precisely why we must understand what they are, sometimes who they are, in order to achieve a better mutual understanding. Do you remember the interview with Titus Fabius? Joseph was conducted by one of us in 1548 when we finally encountered the creature in Spain. Do you remember how each of the very carefully chosen words expressed by this vampire warmed our hearts each time we read them? He's given us information about a vampire, about drinking from at the fountain of knowledge. Okay. Let's talk to this guy.
Jonathan Reid. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to...
Yes, they can tell me everything. They told me that you have not taken another life since your poor sister died.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
What?
Here is the money.
The glutton. A man who just eats life as a cake. A righteous ego, surprised to fall in love.
What can you tell me?
I really don't know.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller then?
Oh, I can tell you many things. But they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Do the cards speak of...
No. It's the burning aura.
Read my...
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Can you read the...
Put the money on the table.
Perhaps later. Tell me about yourself.
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
Guard of Priwen, who else?
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not...
For how long?
It was 15 years.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time. Sometimes a little muddled, but always looking...
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read.
All right.
You're on a path to redemption, Jonathan. But be careful. One single trip and you'll fall.
That doesn't sound...
Take this, young Ekon. As a...
I would rather... How did you learn about Mary?
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe...
Mary did not deserve her fate. She had already suffered enough during her life. And yet the pain and the suffering went on after her death.
Suffering is part of the immortal condition. Some prefer to lose their minds rather than face the simple truth.
May I ask?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard.
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then. A strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them.
What was the nature?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with...
Who found it?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate, and may reveal some of us...
So you're not just a club of academics and...
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
How do you...
I told you.
Is it
vampire...
Goodbye.
I rarely wander. Guards never lie, but they are never easy to read.
It's locked, all right.
I'm not sure what's with that moving. Unless you know where his house is, you should just go there now. Where am I supposed to go?
It's locked, all right.
The Spanish flu is not the only hidden killer.
I might as well try this side, since I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. So many of them. Wow. Oh my god, he killed me. Alright. Guess it really was there supposed to go. Maybe I should rest up. I have 8,000 experience. I think I'll do that first. Okay, let me rest up real quick. Okay. This goes to 950, that's a lot. That's what I'm talking about. Even though I want to upgrade auto flash. I'm not sure if I should. I want to upgrade my spear to 200, that's 5. So 270 damage. How much should I upgrade? Cost blood. I may not have it costing me blood. But then I can't upgrade it anymore in this. Trace of souls for longer duration. What should I upgrade? 300 damage. Do I want that 300 damage? I just struck a guy twice, so it's range attack. So I barely even use that in battle. Let's go to fashion. Faster recovery as well. Okay, let's go with that. I wonder what happened overnight. Migraine people are getting worse and worse. I don't know anything about that. So sick here. He has neuralgia. She has a cold. You can see about her. Migraine. Everyone else more or less fine. Right. So I'm level 23, 3 levels high. I'm with the healing and the ultimate does more damage. So it works going out here. Just give me a sec. From here. Oh, this guy training my blood count. Yeah? From here. Let me bite. That's better. Nice hurt. Okay, now where am I supposed to go? Some white chocolates like this there. Let's get them.
I'll send you.
Oh, I'm going to here. There we go. I think this is mansion. Just check around the back. Okay, let's go visit Aloysius.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Yeah, right. Loot his house for items, so definitely. Chicken back after. He has a bunch of junk in here for a rich guy.
Reduced in rank for falsely accusing a man of murder. I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his punishment.
Rich guy, he has nothing but in his house. Since I know he's downstairs, I can go freely and see what's inside.
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
That's all he has. Alright, let's go talk to the old dying man. See what he wants.
Finally you're here, Dr. Reid. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reid. planned very carefully.
Believe me, there is a huge difference between reading about vampires and waking up as one. I learned that myself the hard way.
Oh my God, man, stop your whining. I don't have time for your pointless jibber-jabber.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reid, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
What do you know?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reid, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London. I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you...
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Who gave you the right to...
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Are you ready for immortality, Mr. Dawson? Drink now, and say farewell to life as you prepare to be reborn.
What do you mean, drink? What about the blood transfusion?
I'm the doctor and the vampire here, so I'll give the orders. Drink, sir. Now.
All right.
Good. That's enough. That's enough, I said.
I will not die. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, no. You will die, sir. Steel yourself. You're already in death's door. It's locked.
Guess he's dead. Okay. Maybe I should have just embraced him, so I don't want to feed on human blood. Lord Redgrave is here.
Is it done, Dr. Reid? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn, as expected?
Yes, my lord. Ascalon has a new recruit, as you ordered.
Wonderful news. I've waited for this outcome for so long. Tonight you served your country, the king himself, beyond all expectation.
Thank you, my lord.
No, thank you, Dr. Reid. Now, could you do me one last favor?
Of course. What is it?
Go outside and talk with that disgusting creature I saw waiting for you in front of this mansion.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll have a look.
Good. I didn't kill her on the spot, for she claims to be a friend of yours. But don't you dare bring such a creature near me again.
What's going on here? Abide by this. Abide the sword to die. Protect the Pembroke Hospital. What's going on? Maybe it's that Skull woman who was in charge of the underground sewers. Why is my EXP
We
going
meet
down?
again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
How did you meet?
She came to us in the sewers and...
What kind of
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked.
Lady Ashbury in the...
She said she was your friend.
Did anyone see you?
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen?
Lady Ashbury?
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Wait!
I'm listening.
How did...
She presented herself humble.
What do you think?
Her soul is good, yet tainted with a deep...
Why did she...
I am old Bridget, the buried memory of this...
Where is...
She said she will go home.
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see...
Because I used to know him quite well. And he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant.
Yes. But my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told the story of the sewer skulls. And of so many other forgotten children.
No time to lose.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Yes. Tell her I love her.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
Why is my EXP in minus when I gain EXP? What the hell is going on? Oh, I lost 2000 EXP when I turned what's his face. I should probably head through Whitechapel then. Okay, maybe I will end here for now. Yes, I think I will. I'll be back on maybe tomorrow or sometime during the week. If not, definitely on Friday I'll be back on. Friday through Sunday playing this again. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was nice. And I hope to see you all again later. Take care now. Bye.